Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I am actually finally back with another new and indie. I'm going to go over 5. I try to keep it to 5 or less per video, and I think I've already talked about one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. And I promise you guys, I'm trying to make new and indie a lot more regular because I've pretty much been buying almost exclusively indie fragrances because they're what I wear. So I'm not really buying the other stuff because, save for a few things, I'm not wearing a ton of my designers or my bigger house niche. Not that I'm not wearing them at all, I'm just wearing these more. Anyway, that's my little rant. So I'm gonna start with this one from the House of Alexandria. It's Funny Bunny. So Funny Bunny, in my opinion, if you are I've already done a video on this one, that's why I'm gonna go over it quickly. If you are a lover of fig, this prominently is going to feature fig, and then in the background you have that red apple. It stays pretty sweet, and then it has a little creamy touch from the coconut, and it lasts over a full work shift. I kind of let it sit, but now when I wear it, I get over a full work shift. I'm telling you, it's like a fig bomb with coconut and apple. I think it's a really fun fragrance to wear, and because I know a lot of you guys like fig, I wanted to bring it up. But yeah, so Funny Bunny, because I already kind of talked about it, I just wanted to tell you really quick, it's still new and indie. The 2 other ones that I'm going to talk about that I've already done a video on. So again, really quick, just gonna tell you what they are. From Has Parfums, Brownie Points, and Has Parfums Muses. I really liked Brownie Points, even though it is a gourmand. It's got these like really nice spices to it, and it's really strong. And it smells like brownie, but I'm telling you, you're gonna get a lot of more spices to it. And I think even if you're not a gourmand lover, this is definitely one I would at least pick up a sample of. Muses is like sandalwoody. It has a lot more freshness to it with a little bit of sweetness. Honestly, on my skin, I feel like it's like a almost your skin but better scent. However, it's like that with added sandalwood. So when it completely dries down, it's kind of like your skin but better, but like added sandalwood. So it's a nice creaminess to it. I like it. It does have several aroma chemicals. I'm a big fan of aroma chemicals. However, again, I've already talked about these 3. Watch my videos on them. And then I'll go ahead and talk about 4 more that I picked up because they're good. So I think hold on, I lost a strip. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this one first. I'll pull up the notes and then I'll go ahead and tell you about what I actually smell. So the next one is going to be from the House of City Rhythm. It's City Rhythm Barcelona. To me, this one is incredibly unique, even for City Rhythm. So the notes in this one are sparkling wine, pomegranate, bitter orange, red wine, cherry, rose, cedar, sandalwood, amber, chocolate, and musk. So the 2 notes that I get immediately, and they are the strongest by a landslide, are sparkling wine and woods. Yeah, like that cedar is prominent, but that sparkling wine is really prominent too. Like the sparkling wine is front and center for me, but as it dries down, I start getting a little bit more sweetness from a little bit of that red wine, some of the cherry, the rose comes out. And then the chocolate for me doesn't make it gourmand. Also, it really just gives it like an added touch of sweetness. So this one is, to my nose, very niche. If you like the smell of sparkling wine and you think like, you know, sparkling wine and woods, and then as it dries down, you're going to get a little bit more of that sweetness. This is very unique. Yeah. And I've worn it a bunch of times. It's pretty strong, honestly, as well. But someone commented, like someone that I met out for lunch with was like, oh, what are you wearing? And then when I told her, she's like, oh, I thought it was something else. So I guess it also has a little bit of, in her opinion, a designer feel, but I don't think so at all. So if anyone has tried this, comment down below, let me know how it plays on your skin. But yeah, for me, like I get a ton of that, that sparkling wine and cedar just like front and center. The rose is also there. And then as it dries down, the chocolate just comes out and gives it a little bit of sweetness, as does the cherry. But that's like as it dries down. The first thing that I smelled, especially on my skin, was the sparkling wine, as if I'd spilled some sparkling wine on me, which I like sparkling wine. So I thought it was kind of cool because it was more of an experience. I think it transports you, which I enjoy, again, I like sparkling wine, so this one to me was very unique. Actually, probably all of these are going to be really unique because they're indie fragrances. Anyway, I will give you full videos on anything if you need them, but I do want to give you first impressions because I have been really slow to film stuff lately just because of work. So the next one we're going to do is from the house of Transcendent Parfums, which I actually just received another one of his today, but that'll be in another video. It'll be in a summer fragrances video. This one is going to be Dark Horse Elixir. So actually the idea behind this one was he wanted to get something in the vein of what he thinks a version of Layton, if they were to have made an elixir, would smell like. So you are going to get that Layton kind of backbone with the apple and the kind of spiciness, lavender. It's definitely there, but there are like boozy notes and incense to make it a little darker. And it is actually really nice. I think because of that, I do prefer it a little bit too Layton. I have grown to actually enjoy Layton. When I first got it, I got it as a blind buy. It was my absolute first niche purchase, and I wasn't a huge fan. But as I've had it for years now. I decanted most of my bottle. I probably have 30 mils left, but I wear it, and when I wear it, I get compliments, and I started to appreciate it a little bit more over time. And you know, it could also be because it macerated, so it's a little bit, it's aged now. But I like this a little bit more because I do like the uniqueness of the incense. I never really cared for Layton Exclusive. Ironically, I prefer Layton to Layton Exclusive, but Pegasus Exclusive is like one of my favorite Parfums de Marly. I actually think it is my favorite Parfums de Marly. But I prefer this. I don't like Layton Exclusive because it just smells like, I'm sure it smells good on some of your skin. On my skin, it just smells like dirty Layton. And that's what I'm like, I really prefer Layton to Layton Exclusive. But this has like more of like a dark touch to it, a boozy touch to it. I think this is one that a lot of people would appreciate. I think it's going to be incredibly mass appealing. I really liked how it played off of my skin. I'm telling you, it just has like a little bit more character to it because of the added booziness, and there's like a little bit more fruitiness to it. So I will talk to you about the other one from this house, which is Miami Sunsets. Pretty soon I'm doing a summer indie video, and I wanted to add that to that video. So they'll be separate. And also I don't like these videos being too many fragrances because then it's just too long. And I think you guys already know I do not care for long videos. So the last two I'm going to talk about are both from the house of Profumo di Toti. I don't know why I said it like that. But anyway, the first one is going to be this one, Profumo di Toti, before and after. So this one, he releases a spring summer fragrance. The notes are top notes of mint, bergamot, apple, and lavender. Mid notes of jasmine, C notes, and neroli, and the base notes of vanilla, cedar, and patchouli. As you can tell, those made it very clear that it was going to be very up my alley. And I do really like it. It starts out fresh but sweet, and as it dries down, it maintains a freshness to it. It probably is a little sweeter in the opening than it is as it dries down. But this is also one that I've gotten compliments wearing. So I really enjoy it, and it's not just about the compliments. I really like smelling it on myself. I actually have enjoyed everything from this house so far. And this is a really new house. I would say they're definitely up and coming. I will link it down below, even if it's just on his Facebook page, because that's where I found out about the fragrances that we're releasing. And then I'll link his website down below as well, because that's where I got this. But I think it smells really, really good. This one is definitely a spring and summer fragrance. It sits a little closer to the skin, but depending on what you're going to be doing, what occasion you're going to be wearing it to, I feel like I don't like all my fragrances ultra projecting. I like some of them to be a little more intimate because I'm not really going to dress up a very loud fragrance. Because to me, I don't want a fragrance that screams if I'm going to be dressed up, you know. So the other one from that house that I think is actually very mass appealing, and you can wear it anytime, any place. So I would find it to be so far the most versatile one from this house is going to be Profumo di Toti Untamed. The notes to this one are bergamot, mint leather, saffron, pink pepper, orange. Mint notes are jasmine, C notes, pineapple, and musk. And in the base you have ambroxan, woods, and oak moss. I'm going to say this. I don't really pick up oak moss, which is good because I don't care for oak moss. You're going to pick up the pineapple, the bergamot. Mint is there, but it's not super prominent. Ambroxan for sure, but it's not an ambroxan bomb. C notes aren't too loud. I'll tell you that. The saffron and the pink pepper are really well blended and they don't come off like overly spicy or anything. The musk I definitely pick up on, which to me is why this is a very versatile fragrance. I really like musky fragrances for like everyday wear. I really like this one. I actually think I might like it more than before and after, which the notes would actually suggest that I would like before and after more, but I really enjoy this fragrance. This one to me projects a little bit more as well. It's just like a really easy to wear everyday fragrance. Probably the most versatile one on this list. This list is actually 7 fragrances. I did really good at going fast because 3 of them I've already talked about. If you have any questions about any of these fragrances, comment them down below. If you've tried any of these fragrances, comment down below because it'll give people a better idea of how these work on different people, not just me. And you will be seeing these in lists because I obviously really like them. I actually think I've worn all of them really recently. To be fair, I've gotten all of them recently, so that makes a difference. But I just wore them because I felt like wearing them pretty recently. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. I will drop the link for Glamcation 2024 down below. I know I haven't talked about it, but it is coming. It's going to be in Las Vegas this year. You're going to be able to see a whole bunch of indie vendors. Check out the link. It'll give you the link to the hotel. It'll give you the link to buy your ticket. And in that link, you're going to see all the vendors that will be there because I'll link up the Glamcation Instagram as well. And everything is there. If you have any questions, reach out to me either on my email, which is somewhere on this platform. And it's actually down below. And you can also reach out to me on Instagram. And I hope to see you guys there. Bye.